leader of the Walker Nation. What up, Creek Squad, Walker Nation? We're here, and we're here to speak on some stuff. So, yeah. Don't mind, my camera is the dirtiest it's been in a hot minute. I gotta take my phone apart and clean the stupid thing. But, to add what this whole, stream's about to be about, and what I'm about to say, and how I'm going to express myself on this whole concept that I'm about to touch base on. But to be honest, to me, basically what finding peace basically means is, it's kind of just it's like alone as self time, but you're also satisfied with the people that you already have, and you're cool with what you have, and you just want to do your thing. You just want to find a base to where you can just focus on your content, focus on your well-being, spend time with your family, and do the things that you always would think about doing, even though, life always throws curveballs and slows you down. I've had many of curveballs. Sciatic leg injury. All sorts of SSDI stuff. And then just kind of a few things with family. And then of course trying to get involved with helping out in the local fire department out here and get my way in there so I can actually build my reputation and help out the community that I've mainly had my eye and focused on for a long time. Thing is, if I can do what I've been saying I'm going to do, I'm going to stick to that and see if I can eventually try to figure out what way I can help out, either community service, clean up the areas, something out here to help with some sort of infrastructure, something, some way to get more money out here and get it fixed up out here. So maybe more people will stick around, and less drugs, less crackheads, less weirdos, and less crazy people. I want to just make an impact out here. But I've also been realizing too, I've been going to different places, since I'm back on TikTok and I hit 500 followers and stuff. I've been just sticking around over there in the gaming side. I've been just hanging out with the gaming people over there, just watching them play horror games. I've been over there watching horror games. I've been sticking over there with Gabe and all them. I'm sticking with them and focusing on that. I'm sticking true to, I've already got the people I need, but if people start changing up on me, because if people start changing up on me because I'm making certain moves and going about a certain way, well, then maybe they're not truly the people that you think they are, and they'll come and go. Like I said, just like the expression, open door. Some come in, some leave and close the door forever. But they come and go as is, it's the way life is. But there's just a lot of chaos on this platform. A wise man told me today, careful who you trust on this internet world, because a lot of these people out nowadays are playing internet characters instead of being real, instead of being their real self. They're too busy playing a character instead of being true to who they are. Instead, either consumed by the drama or lost with reality. And I'm just not going to focus on all that much longer, because I'm just going to be more focused on doing my content that I've always said I'm going to do. I'm going to set out to my mission and stick with my mission, because I'm going to entertain people and stick with that, as I've been saying. I'm sorry, like I said, I am sorry if some of my content is a bit oddball, if it drives you away. Well, some people may not find it that interesting, and it's fine, but it's there to make you laugh, it's there to make you cringe, and it's there to it's there to bring joy to you and just make your day better. That's all I'm trying to do. And connect with people. And not be bothered. Besides, I almost cracked under the pressure just days ago after I was hanging out somewhere else. After some crap they said about my favorite artist, and they freaking changed up and flipped after they said what they said. I'm like, people in the music over there are just getting too consumed by the drama, and there is like too consumed by the drama and less focused about the music. Like, they're not focused on the music. We come here for the music. We come here to support our favorite artist, you know. He's been through a lot of hell for the past 10 years. 10 years. And then people all of a sudden, well, let's go to this person over here and he shared this person's thing. So what? He's a grown man. He can do whatever the heck he wants. But people always jump to conclusions and get all in their feelings and get all upset about it. Like he is a grown man. He'll do whatever he chooses to do. We didn't come for the drama. We come for the music, and we come to support him. Like I said, everybody's allowed to agree to disagree on what he says and do. And he's still a grown man, and he still makes his own decisions because he lives his life. He's got a family. He has a little one. He puts out albums when he feels like they're ready to put out. Knowing that he's already got his own stuff he's dealing with. But the dude has been the same dude since day one. He started in 2014 till now. Still the same motherfucking dude since day one. Ain't nobody gonna change that. But I almost flipped because of because somebody was saying something and it messed with my head and it made me. I almost cracked under the pressure. I almost cracked under that pressure. Because I thought I found a channel where I could hope, just be with the rest of the fans. But over there, as soon as they flipped and changed their whole opinion, old Hicker Steely over there flipped along with his old buddy Jackaroo. Old Jackaroo. Over flipping sides and then trying to convince and put a divide down the front by the fan base. Trying to put a divide in the fan base. Like, I've had people in the past try to manipulate me and try to change or just apply pressure that can sometimes really mess with my head, and that happened. But if it wasn't for the one reaction channel that I've got a lot of love and respect for, she has been a freaking saint. She's a hell of a friend. I don't know if she considers me a friend or not, but she's a good person. I don't know if we're like acquaintances or friends, but she is a damn good person. I got her back. She's got my back. And I ain't trying to sit here and pull no James Luker and go over and join the idiot side over there. I ain't over there trying to do the old doing playing hands in a bowl of ice. Not doing all that garbage. I'm here for the music and I'm here for the artist. That's helped me get out of a loop in my life where I've had some ups and downs, where his music helped me. And it helped in a lot of ways that I understand, and connected with what he was saying. Because there's a lot of things in some of those songs that really touched my soul and made me feel a certain way, Made me feel a certain way about myself, about some of the things I've done. And it made me a better person. What up, Tommy? But he's the realest of the real. He's the biggest independent artist in America right now. There are others. But not with the work rate and the plaques and the gold and platinum and the golds and platinums he's got from 3 different genres: rap, rock, country, and any other thing else he jabs in. But Church is always gonna be the artist. Tom McDonald ain't got no plaques. He ain't got nothing. Church ain't doing none of that political rap. He's singing about what he's been through, what he knows, and where he's from. He ain't out here in Nashville sitting in a room with 50 other artists or 50 writers in a room writing songs just because, it sounds good, but they're not writing actual authentic music that actually connects with the soul. I mean, yeah, they can paint and write a beautiful melody all the time they want. But is that who they truly are? No. If you ain't living what you're writing, you're living a complete lie and a fake character. Just because he has a rebel flag does not mean he's racist. Just because he has a rebel flag does not mean he's racist. That flag was adopted as a Southern symbol. If you don't believe me, if my friend Red Door Woman was here, she would school you quicker than you could smile seeing Waldo the first time in 1 second on a page. You'd be like, oh my God, it's Waldo! I found him in the book! ODN, Slowdian, if that's you, dude, what's your purpose, man? Calling me a white supremacist and then a racist. Go buck Eli! Go have fun over there. Leave me out of it. Go have fun with your buddy. Leave me alone. Doing my own thing, yo. Get out of here. Get out of here with that garbage. Get out of here with yourself. Get out of here. Go have fun over there. Jeez. Well, yeah, you know. Just focus on your thing. They got 5 seconds. 5 seconds of fame and they're out of here. They got 5 seconds of fame and they're out of here. I don't have to trash people to get shine on my name. I don't. Get out of here. I'm just being open. I may be showing a bit of a vulnerable side. I really don't care what anybody thinks. But I'm not going to be hanging around certain channels anymore either. I'm not going to be around at old Hickorbillies anymore. I'm done. After all that crap that was pulled those nights ago, nope, I'm done. I'm sticking where I've been since day one. And that's where I'm staying. And I will explore other options on YouTube. I will explore other options. But as I was told today, you know, from a good man, he told me, you know, careful who you trust on here, and careful who you let in. He might have not add that part, but he's just like, just be careful on, you know, who you trust. Because not everybody out here is who they seem they are. But he was right about that, you know, it's something that's going to stick with me for a long time, and I'm going to remember that. But I've got a lot of projects. I've got a lot of things. I've been working back on the gaming channel. I went live yesterday. Everything seemed to be pretty smooth. I just hope that if I decide to run it up again, we'll run it up. But if it buffers or does any of that crap, I'm sticking to the premieres, and I'm sticking to the gosh dang way that I've done it since I got that T-Mobile and stuff. Even though the cell tower is an issue around here from time to time. But I'm always gonna rep Creek Squad. I'm always gonna be the leader for the Walker Nation, because I want, like I said, this is my community. This is my group of people, and I want to be proud of what I claim, and I want to be proud of what I'm building. So, the next milestone is 5,000 subscribers. I would gladly, you know, if you guys want to help me out, all you got to do is like, share, and subscribe. That's it. Just share my videos, share my content out. And I do have more ideas for more compilations, and I have more ideas for certain videos. Ever since I've dealt with all that stuff, I was in a slump for a good bit of time. But now that I'm bouncing back and trying to steer myself back, I've already decided what funny, cringy, stupid things number 6 or number 7. It's going to be, it's either going to be, I think it's number 6 or number 7. I said it was going to be skits, so that's what we're going to do. Some old skits will be in it, but I will probably interpret some new ones, so some that people have may not seen, so it's going to be a pretty good, funny one. It's going to hopefully be funny, and hopefully there is some cringy in this and there, and there's some stupidness in there, so that's why it's my own little series, and it's my own little creation, just like anything else on here. the gaming stuff, the wrestling show. I'm working on that very soon. But I'm just trying to like find my peace and find where I need to be. So I'm still gonna support the people that I've always said I'm gonna support. But I'm not out here. I'm not out here for people that are just gonna switch up and start moving different. Because as soon as people start moving different, I slowly remove myself because I don't want part of the BS. I don't want a part of it. I didn't come there for the BS. I just come there to hang out and have fun. Nowadays it's just like chaos everywhere. So it's just like I'm sticking with. I'm gonna stick in what's moved. It's been kind of crappy. My cooking has been crappy. It's been kind of It's been kind of pippy. So it's not that good, but I'll see what I can do. Just give me time. I still got to do one of those live stream breakdowns and like make it into a short, or maybe make it into a video too. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it like an instructional basis, like step to step. I'm just gonna break it down. Hold on, let me check my battery. Got 11%. But I've got a lot of goals. I've got a lot of ambitions, and I've got a lot of things that I want to tackle, and I want to like jump ship on eventually with time. I still got some Need for Speed videos I gotta do and edit, so I gotta get that series started over on my other channel because there's some funny stuff in that old live streams of mine. Even though it may not be the full complete rundown, but we're getting that knocked out too. But and let me jump back to this earlier. Like I was saying, like I almost like cracked under some pressure and I had my head filled with so much crap after I heard it. It's like, nah, this can't be true. Because I mean, once I just watched somewhere a stream number else, old rabbit boy over there, old rabbit old boy over there, just looking at his chat, seeing some nonsense. I'm like, okay, somebody's over there stirring up more narratives than more BS. Oh, rabbit over there. No. I will not fall for that crap. And luckily, that voice of that person that I mentioned and shouted out, and I have respect to her, man. Saint, but hell of a friend. Friend, acquaintance. But either way, just a good person. That voice in my head saved me, which is why I started listening to music afterwards. Tax invader. Yeah, some troll called me that one day, and that was fun. That meme from like it's actually a thing. It's like a UK cartoon. It's not a cartoon. It's a UK commercial of this blonde kid with a cowboy hat and circle glasses from like the 60s and like later 50s. One of those trolls came in here and called me that, and it was I laughed at it. In a way, it kind of did look like me. Just looked like I was just like, you take one of my current images now, and all of a sudden you hit me with one of those like shrink my age down. You make me 6 years old again. I'm like, oh no! And I look in the mirror like, oh no, I'm little again. It'd be looking like that, or it'd be or if I had an offspring, that'd be running around like that. I'm like, oh god. I felt bad for laughing at it. I felt so bad. But it kind of did look like me in a way. So it's like, yeah, I was like, okay, I see it. Better than being called Jeffrey Dahmer or Dylan Roof. Oh. Yeah. But, you know, I just want to stick to like I said, I just want to stick to what I've been doing. And I'm here, I'm here to do my thing. But I want my chat to, interact with, just giving me like your pros and cons on the content, like, so at least I know I can do better. So it'll help me do better on on what idea that I can go. Broaden my horizons, broaden myself, and broaden up the just my maturity. Broaden my maturity, because I do want to grow, I do want to mature and make really good content that I know people will remember and like until this platform don't exist anymore. So I've got a lot of, like I said, I got a lot of other things. A lot of people already know some of the other stuff, so I'm not going to sit there and repeat it anymore. But I just want to make it plain and simple and just trying to find my peace and get up over this slump and get myself back on my feet and get back on that hustle and grind. So like I said, funny, cringy, stupid things, number 6. Number 7, it's skits edition, so that's what's next on the list. So I noticed that one of my shorts, I made a mistake, so about the whole thing of announcement on that, so I'm doing it here, make it right. But yeah, I would just know. I know this is like all over the place, but hopefully it's a good stream, and hopefully everybody, just listen to me babble and just hoping to get understanding of what I'm going to be doing for a good while. So I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to bounce back. I'm going to try to work as hard as I can and focus on the content and keep my head right and stay above the water and keep my eyes on the horizon. I try not to sink. So it's important to try to stick back to it. So I will get back to it best I can and not let anything else hold me back unless something really pops up and you guys don't see me on here for a little while. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So, yeah. And, yeah. I don't care if anybody wants to pray on my downfall or do play any hands with the bowl of wraith. Doing a bowl of wraith. I'm not worried about it. I just want to focus and make people happy and also want to represent what I've been representing and make people proud. That's all I care. But in the meantime, I don't think there's anything else to add to this except that I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let you guys have a good rest of your night. And go check out my gaming channel, which is linked if you're on the mobile. Click the little blue link and go on over there. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Help me reach my milestone. If we hit 1,000 over there, we'll be on the road to 5,000. But in the meantime, Walker Nation Creek, I'll see you guys in the next one, and be good to each other. I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for watching. If anybody's got anything, put it down in the comment section. Laters.